Welcome back to Geek Shuffle. We are once again in the figure category, and as you can see, we are looking at another Demon Slayer figure. It is the same box as the last time, and it is exactly the same box as the last time because I did mention I didn't order any more boxes. I just wanted to reuse the box for visual effects. And I forgot to show how it arrived in the mail last time, so I'm just gonna show it this time. I'm not gonna do a large intro, so let's just get into it quickly. Once again, it arrived in a bunch of bubble wrap, and I'm gonna show how the box arrived. Like this. Unless you pay order one of the expensive figures on the Aliexpress, this will likely be how you get the box from them. And it might even have been folded one more time because you can see the crease here. So in many cases, it won't be worth it unless you have a specific use for the box. And the figure will cost X amount of bucks extra to get a box. That won't be, most likely won't be the box on the image that they are advertising. This is the second figure in a series of figures that share a base design and follow a similar design aesthetic, might be from the same producer and made from the same material and in the same price range. And I have bought many, I've ordered and many of these figures because I like the design and they might look good on a shelf together. I didn't buy them all because some of them will be heavy spoilers for non-manga readers and if you're a show only watcher, and I didn't want to spoil anything. Even for myself, I looked at the figures and I said I haven't seen this guy before, so I didn't want to buy him. And I am opening them in chronological order for the series. So in the order they show up. If you have seen the last video, which if you haven't, I of course suggest you do so. The design of the figure wasn't entirely chronological. It might be from later in the show, but the character is the earliest that he is the earliest that shows up in the show, according to the series. The main cast isn't all available yet. I hope they make them all available, or I will have to dip into other figure lines to get the main cast. I definitely want a Tanjiro, and I definitely want a Nezuko, and those two aren't available in this series. But I am happy with the figures I have ordered so far. So let's see who we are looking at as number 2. And it might be the most complicated of the figures. It was the most expensive because it is the most complicated. And I can't remember the exact price, but it will be up on screen now. As with everything on Aliexpress, there are many different shops that sell the same product, so you can shop around a bit and try to find the best price for you. This is definitely wrapped well, again with a lot of bubble wrap and tape. You might be starting to get some hints as to what who this is based on the clothing. A lot of tape. Risk cutting anything important. More tape. Are we getting to the bottom of the tape? No, we're not. Alright. Go through the bubble wrap. Now you probably can tell who this is from the back. Maybe. Again, we have one of those hexagonal bases with the name tag, and if you can read Japanese, you might be able to tell who this is. Not. This is the back, and this is the front of Shinobu Kocho. Very colorful. Try to get her out of her plastic prison. And all right, the sword was in with the base. And we're just checking that focus is on her. There is a slight pearlescence, if that is the way. It's not a word I use often. A slight shimmer to the paint they have used on the cloak, which is very cool. And her face is painted pretty well. So is her uniform. Once again, when she is mounted, I will take close-up pictures and post them towards the end with details like I did last time. But at a first glance, I would say that the details look pretty good, considering the price and again the size. It is a 30 centimeter, 12-inch PVC figure. It is pretty impressive. Let's get the base out. And the weapon. The Stinger Nichiren katana. Very nice. Pretty good detail on the handle. And of course the base with the nameplate, which I am guessing says a name because that did the last figure had the name of the character on the front, and had the breathing technique on the base, which in her case should be insect breathing, but I will put it in text here if it is anything different, or to confirm of course. Pretty solid base. Again, pretty good for the price compared to the last video on the channel for figures was my figure fight between two cheaper, half price of this figures, the base was very lacking for both of them, but especially for one of them. So let's see how this fits. And we have to spread a bit again. Yeah, use a bit of force. It is supposed to be platform shoes, maybe. Does she stand by as such? No, she has to go all the way in. Okay. There might be a cut here if this takes too long. It didn't. Have confidence. No confidence. There we go. Pretty deep holes, sockets for the feet. All right. And then we have. I have to put her back a bit so you can see the stinger blade. Can she hold it on her own? She can. Very nice. Okay. Overall, that is looking pretty good. Just gonna do a slow rotation for the top-down camera. And the idea for these, because they are more expensive, the plan is to do, for the next couple of videos at least, is to alternate the Demon Slayers. I have a couple of these, so every other figure fix video will be one of these Demon Slayer figures. And then in between those, there will be something different until I run out of these, and then I will have found something else to replace them in the medium price category. Again, if I have something premium, it will be put into the premium big category, and I have one waiting there already to compete with the premium cards that already are in there. But this is definitely a pretty solid looking figure from Aliexpress in that price range. I am definitely happy with these as a Demon Slayer fan. I know a lot of people like the series, and I like it as well. It is pretty solid. Solid series and solid figures. Now, the only thing is left is to spin for the next video on my channel. One moment. All right, after an almost complete reset last time, let's see what we get. Okay, we are back in Collector Cards. We just took a detour to Figure Town for a single video, and I guess we had demon cards last time, so we will have to take something new next time, and I have just a thing. That will be interesting, and I hope this was interesting for somebody. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.